Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 75 of Impact Makers. And today, Dustin has an exciting leadership story to tell us about. Something exciting that happened in the household, and then an interesting leadership lesson. You never know when those leadership lessons are gonna pop up, but it's timely and worth sharing. So, Dustin, the floor is yours.
Yep. So my son, sophomore in high school, plays varsity basketball, and his team won districts on Saturday nights. They won the district championship on to regionals now in the state of Florida. So playing at a very high level, and just it's been a fun run. And what was interesting is we were watching the next round selection show. They reseed and all that heading into regionals, and we were watching the live stream of that from the FHSAA on Sunday afternoon. And as soon as we found out who we were playing and where we were playing, one of the seniors on the team, who is a D1 football commit and doesn't have to be fully engaged at this point in terms of finishing out his high school career, but who is playing basketball as a great player. Within a minute or two of us finding out where we were going, my son tells me that this young man texted the group chat with the coaches on it, asking if they had game film yet to watch. And to me, that stood out because in today's, the age we live in today, it's not only football players, but I mean, some basketball players, softball. My daughter plays softball. We see softball players graduating early or just not even playing their senior year to focus on because they've already got scholarships to college and stuff, and losing some great high school moments. And it just stood out to me that here's a young man who doesn't have to be as committed as he is, has a wonderful, huge potential in front of him. D1 scholarship he's going to, and he's on Super Bowl Sunday asking about game film to watch for the upcoming opponent in regionals. That stood out to me. And then what also stood out to me was that what that led to, the trickle down effect of that leadership. My son spent a good part of that afternoon watching the game film of their upcoming opponent, and even a little bit, and during the Super Bowl too, just trying to keep up, right? And so we talked a lot about in the CPA profession, we talk about a lot about leadership development and partner leadership and rising leaders and all of that. And we're big proponents of you lead from the front, not from the back. And this is an example of leading from the front. And if a senior is doing this, someone that is has all kinds of future opportunity ahead of them, is spending Super Bowl Sunday watching game film, you sure bet that sophomore is going to be doing the same thing and following in his footsteps. So as we think about, we're in busy season right now in CPA firms, right? What are you doing to lead from the front and to lead by example? As a partner, what are you doing to lead by example? As a manager or in charge in your process, what are you doing to lead by example? Seniors in high school are doing it.
Yep.
If you want others to emulate a certain way or emulate certain characteristics or a certain way you want them to operate, you've got to show them. Leaders have to lead by example.
That's a really simple example, but I really want to stress the point of you're talking about, leading by example. We also refer to it as, finding leaders at their levels. On that basketball team, there's really two levels. There's the coaches and there's the players.
Yep.
And, the coaches are responsible for getting out the game film in this case, but the players and one of the leaders at the level of the players level was saying, "Hey, coach, when can we start looking?" And so all the players are looking to him, and not only look at his background. He could have been checked out, but he's not. He's saying, "Hey, give me the game film," and the trickle down effect was the rest of the team was looking at that game film. That's where in your firm, that who are the people that people look for cues. Those are the, those are those that are leading by example, and those are the leaders at their level. So, reward those, but also do it. Like you said, don't just talk the talk, actually walk the walk.
Exactly.
Well, good luck to the team. Hopefully they keep on, deep state tournament run, and we're talking about them deep into March here.
I hope so.